Now listening to the sounds of Bryce Vine and Snake Hips. All the way from LA, all the way from London. So shake it, baby. Let's go.
Pause. Meet me in a dark place in the back room where the lights go off. You know what I want, and I know what you want, don't bluff. You could put my heart in a headlock, take it from the bar to the bedrock. Throwing up a sign saying don't knock. All of my hotel keys. Have you got some room for me? In a bed for one king size suite. Like a moth to a fire, got me burning with desire. You're the opposite of water. One sip I'm drinking on you for the night. A fever coming for you. You're the opposite of water. You're the opposite of water. One sip I'm drinking on you for the night. A fever coming for you. You're the opposite of water. Like a cool breeze on a warm night. Fashion over with the off-white. Codeine with a bit of Sprite. Setting fire to the pool. Strip down, lying on a lilo. Snake hips make you wanna ride slow. My tongue make her sing a high note. I lost my hotel keys. Have you got some room for me? In that bed for one king size suite. Like a moth to a fire, got me burning with desire. You're the opposite of water. One sip I'm drinking on you for the night. A fever coming for you. You're the opposite of water. You're the opposite of water. One sip I'm drinking on you for the night. A fever coming for you. You're the opposite of water.
Hey, traders, welcome to the stream. How you doing? What a day today. Not for Bitcoin, really, or really crypto for that matter. Except Hex, which is down like 16%, less than 1 penny now. So, but it's okay, man. Don't worry about it. That can be abandoned because everyone moved or something. That's weird. So yeah, Bitcoin's just doing nothing. Up 0.6%, $200. Where's the party at? This Carvana. We'll just look at it. That's insane, man. After hours, it's up 4%. So yeah, I guess the moral of the story is, you know, you look at ice lines from history, and yeah, assets can break those levels, but man, getting back above them can have serious consequences where the asset can run to the next key inflection point, right? I'm looking at this chart. We've had these lines drawn for a long time. There's not many of them, right? Above, you know, 820, you go to 1240, above 1240, nothing there till 2389, and you hit it today. It was reached. It was achieved. So, you know, what's cool is, I'm not saying like I was here to identify this or anything, right? But I like the kind of fractal. It's like a triple bottom of sorts, where you one bottom and then you have two other bottoms, but the two other bottoms are higher, and we saw that on Ethereum at the very bottom, right? Like the one low, the lowest low, then the rally, and then the two higher lows, signifying far more market participants involved with the asset, owning the asset than they did at the lowest point, right? You look at this, and then you can go back to see and how it played out this exact same way too. The pattern recognition is important. It's real, man. Like right here, it was, you had your lowest low and the rally, and then you had two higher lows than the first low. So similar structure that led to a significant rally reversal. Right, confirming accumulation, whether it's Carvana, Ethereum, gold, whatever. It's just it's price action. Each swing high and swing low represents something. And so, yeah, insane day, crazy day. And really, I was scanning today, and it's like, you know, before the past few weeks, I mean, things were looking pretty bad. And then something's happened. Pivot's begun, and not your first pivot, maybe your second pivot on a lot of assets. And things are looking actually a lot better than they had been looking for a while. And we're talking about just not the tech stocks that have been going insane. Others, if you're in the Patreon or Citadel, you saw them. There's a lot more than that too. It's just so many to scan through. So that was. I mean, here's Ethereum. We're looking at Ethereum. Good segue from the fractal from Carvana to here. And look, you're still broken out, right? Still broken out of the wedge. And that's it. Just sideways. Same price you were at March 18th. Ugh, yeah, and just price action's garbage, but still broken out. So that's good. Still in the uptrend, right? You're still uptrending, still making higher highs, higher lows until you're not. So that's good. BNB, we can check on it. Anyone checked on CZ? How's he doing? Not any better. Despite Bitcoin and Ethereum's resilience, BNB is just not in the same category at all. Just yesterday, lowest daily candle close since beginning of the year, and they're still farther to fall. They're still, you know, you'd think 225 eventually, but maybe this September low plays a role. That's where you are right now. That's why, I mean, that's the selling stopped for a little while, right? 24 hours. So not good. Of course, if Bitcoin, Ethereum rally, BNB is going to catch residual rally. Right, you're either short at the top or long at the bottom. And normally you're looking for forms of confirmation. There was a form of confirmation at the top, right? 1, 2, third top, tweezer top reversal, confirmation lower. You want to see that on the bottom. If you want to take a reasonable, this isn't so reasonable. This is scalper's dream, right? Yeah, it was crashing, it was dumping hard after the bull trap, and that's just not really a swing trader's thing. Like here, just it was one day, and then the bids came in, and then it ran all the way to the top. Only the swing traders looking for stuff like this, where you got a lot more of an argument. All right, a couple tests, all right, and then complete failure, and then confirmation of the failure. All right. So scalper, swing trader. It's different. It really is. They're different styles, man. So I like just the stronger the argument, right? The cake baking method. that I do at that YouTube video, the static video. If you haven't seen it, you should. It's good. Good analogy into what you're really looking for as a swing trader. Dude, I don't know, man. Brad, you know how it is, man. Welcome to the internet. Welcome to it's a public forum. Anyone can type. Anyone out there can be anywhere and they can say anything in this chat. So what does that mean? It's like Murphy's Law. If it can't happen, it will happen. Someone's going to come in and be talking crazy. You know it, man. How many times we dealt with it, really? You know, dude. Okay, so that's BNB. Let's go to XRP. That, again, if you're talking about technical superiority in terms of like structures and all that, XRP's got it, right? I mean, Ethereum's got the, you know, the kind of wedge and the uptrend, and it's good. But it'd be number 2. And I think of the big 4, XRP is number 1. XRP number 1, right? Accumulation phase almost over by the looks of it. Of course, you could be wrong. Maybe it's not, but you see classic accumulation. We see, and this has been going on for 6 months. 6 months of the composite operator, which is Klaus Schwab himself and George Soros together, and the Bilderbergs and whoever, you know, the shadowy figures that are pushing the destruction of Western society, as we see, right? They are the ones, and they're about to conclude their accumulation phase, where the markup phase will begin after that. Also, someone tipped before the stream started, so let me
something Wall Street analysts. SPX connect with a rising window.
Rising window connect. Thank you, dude, for the 10. Something. Analysts expect this. Love G, thanks for the 410 super chat earlier. And Marbob, thank you, dude. SPX Connect. Yeah, dude. We're going to look at those, the index funds. I don't have too much time this evening. I got something going on. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Be happy. But, dude, again, this is impeccable. The stage is set. Think about XRP as Shopify. Please, right now, think about XRP as Shopify. Think about XRP kind of as Google before their markup phases, okay? Hey, it's XRP. Can somebody hide the... Wait, no, this is XRP. This is XRP, right? Classic accumulation structure over the period of forever, for a long time. Yeah, they're similar, if not the same. So yeah, I know, of course, first target hit, you're not catching many more bids. That's a nasty candle yesterday. So, but I think there might be a market rotation ongoing. We might be witnessing a market rotation from all the big names, whatever, they've been doing things. You are seeing now some really compelling arguments for upside on some industries that have been beaten down, that really haven't caught many bids, but they've been consolidating for 6 months. And they actually look pretty freaking good. Airline companies, one that really stuck out to me today. We knew about cruise lines. Cruise lines were good. Leisure entertainment, right? Penn Gaming starting to, wow. SCLA, there are a lot. There are actually a lot that are like, dang. And the energy stocks, we're thinking the top's in, and it's rolling over. And then they double bottom. Then they're confirming bottoms. Just after they broke the wedges, right? They're double bottoming. It's like, this may not perform well, but you might very well get an 886 retrace off of them, so you might be able to trade and go long on it. And it goes to the 886 and still is making a lower high and rolls over later. Yeah, Tesla mooning, dude. Tesla going insane. Like, absolutely. Who's shorting Tesla? Who's shorting anything tech for that matter? No one said that was a good idea. The only thing, the thing was the breadth was so bad, and the small caps were looking terrible, catching no bids. But maybe they're starting to now, and we'll look at it with the new data. Okay, so those are your cryptos, man. The big 4. Remember when all the people were saying, "Hey, you need to look at Hex because it's such a large market cap coin," but everyone's haters. And okay, well, we're gonna put the microscope on Hex then. If we're gonna fulfill their demands, they wanted to be in the lineup. All right, here's Hex. You sure? Down 19% now. It's crashing right now. I mean, it was not down this much at the beginning of the stream, I don't think. Lowest price since March 2021. See you at 6.7 tenths of 1 penny. Get wrecked. Oh my God. How many Gucci bags? were purchased between March 23rd and today. Probably a lot of Gucci bags, man. All right, maybe a couple Rolex C's and Lambos. All right. There you go, man. We were looking at the altcoins. They are all garbage, except Litecoin. I mean, technically, they look like garbage. There are a couple of the really micro caps that people request sometimes that sometimes look good. But, dude, Litecoin looks good still. It's confirming here, maybe some distribution from this previous top. But it's not confirming distribution until you see some follow through. You're still above the 200-day moving average. You're still above the key ice line of $84. It goes all the way back. 2020 before the COVID crash, right there. Still defending that. One time. Okay, well, maybe second time. Yeah, that's 2 times now. Let's see if it holds. What you need to see next on Litecoin is some strength. That's going to require Ethereum and Bitcoin to rally. If Bitcoin and Ethereum rally, Litecoin's next target's 103, right back at this range. And keep this up, man. You could be going to 140 in time. It looks really good. I mean, this is what a lot of these scrubby stocks are starting to look like now too. All these higher lows getting put in, and then they're dumping, and then wait a second, the dump looks so bad, and then it stops. Then the selling subsides, and then all of a sudden a pivot gets put, another bottom gets put in. It's higher than the previous one. Oh my god! I need to update my soundboard so I can just sound like Jim Cramer and be like, bruh, 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 bye. Sorry. All right. Here's the S&P 500. All right, highest daily candle close in the S&P 500 since August 16th. Highest daily candle close of the year of 2023. The buying continues. The levels are broken. Only thing left is this one August high. That's it. And then 454. There's no more resistance until that level. So you could be going for a full reset, but you got to wonder, I mean, no weakness. The VIX hitting its lowest effing level since January 2020. That's before the COVID crash. Might as well just look at it now. S&P, and then the VIX, and then it's All right, here it is. Lowest daily candle close since January 24th, 2020. There you go. Nothing there, man. Garbage, and maybe going a lot lower. Wait for 12. Word on the street, 12's the number for the algos these days. We'll see. If anything, Cramer should be sued. Oh yeah, dude. If we lived in a just world, Cramer would be sued. Brandon wouldn't be, getting okayed to spend unlimited amounts of money. As what you think about this equities rally, you think, oh, we're going to dump leading into the debt ceiling, but nah, it was a white swan event, black swan in a way, black swan event for US dollar purchasing power. Yeah, no one thought we'd be coming out of that meeting, McCarthy and Brandon be coming out of that meeting, oh, just unlimited spending, man. So I think the markets responded to that surprise where, wow, the US dollars you own, give it 3 to 5 years, everything's going to be like double, man. It's going to be bad. They are spending like we are in World War II right now. They are spending like we are in a crisis, and we're not. It's insane. Absolutely crazy. So that's what I would chalk it up to. Hard assets. Better get them. Better buy them. Oh wait, you're a little late. According to the metrics, housing affordability is at its lowest level in history. It's never been this bad. So money printer gumper. But wait, they've been raising interest rates for a while now, and we're really high. And it's I thought they were trying to curb inflation, but housing. Well, I guess the affordability isn't so much in the price; it's in the price and the interest rates. But tell me, I mean, I know there are certain sectors or certain regions or the real estate pullback's actually profound. It's very real, 30-40% down. But there are a lot of places where your price hadn't budged at all. Like Miami, good luck, dude. And I think rent just hit all-time highs in Manhattan, which is crazy too. Yeah, dude, it's bad because like when housing unaffordability is high, rent's gonna go up too. So you'll own nothing and be happy. And now everyone's starting to understand what that means. Okay, VIX, Dow Jones. Here's where the stuff's happening. The bids are coming in on these smaller caps, right? Energy starting to catch bids again on breakout watch. You broke above 33,729. All that's left, man. You're almost there. God, if you get there, if you can do it, man, then we're done. Then all of a sudden it's like, wow, do we have a Momo shift here? We're not quite there yet, but dude, every day now this stuff goes on. The argument for distribution evaporates. It goes away. You're not out of the woods yet, but I think I can see through the trees to that pasture in the field beyond, which is this high, all the highs really. A 200-day moving average was certainly defended for now. Pretty good. This is the new data, and it's looking better. Looking better for the buyers now. Okay. Money printer go burr. Here's the NASDAQ composite. When I say rotation, it's more like a joke. Still had one of your highest closes of the year. Still above the August high. Nothing. You're still in impulse phase. There's nothing to do but just look at it every day. Okay, that's cool. What a piercing line. Very nice. Still targets. Look left. You tell me. If you're above this one level from August, there's nothing here until 14,171, and that's it. Now you fall below 13K, there's nothing there till 12,300. So you are currently broken out with no back test yet. Nice. The IWM really, really big here. Yeah, I know not really doing anything today, but the past couple of days have been insane. Highest closes of, since March, and you're getting close to 188 breakout, and it's pretty good down here. Look, the lows and these higher lows, they are putting in higher lows for now. You were just wondering, like, my God, how long is it going to take before they do come in if they are? And then they finally did. So let's see. Gold caught some bids today. Bullish engulfing candle. Confirmed. You hear me? And confirmed daily close above a pretty key level. You see it. It's right there. November 2020. You closed above it. There's not much there. Above this level, chat. Straight up and down and up and down and up and down. That's it. Wow. The only history we have above 1963 on gold is straight up and straight down. So you're in a pretty good spot here. I would imagine. Again, this is an extremely manipulated paper pair here. It's not physical gold, but and there have been lawsuits, right? These metal markets have been completely suppressed and tampered with, and you think in a normal world gold would be a lot higher. I think it looks good, man. It's really strong right now. That bearish divergence played out, and it wasn't very much, was it? You're already starting to show positive momentum again. First level of positive momentum yesterday since May 10th. We'll see how that can build with a breakout. A candle close, confirmed breakout, but not a back test and no follow through yet. So let's, don't hold your breath, but that was a good day on gold. Silver, even better, man. Silver doing some good technical things, right? The TA respect, the levels, multiple levels, right? Hey, look, it's your classic fake out, your classic false bearish breakdown where the sellers closed the price below the key level that goes back years. And then what happened the next day? An engulfing candle back above that level. Complete false bearish breakdown, and then a couple of days later, a formal bullish back test of that level, reconfirming its validity as support, and then the follow through. What an engulfing candle today. Highest daily candle close on silver since May 10th, and that's just really promising, man. It's a multitude of things, right? Well, it's just two things. It's the supply line became a demand line, and the ice line became support, reconfirmed as support. That's pretty good, man. Look at the higher lows. It's starting to look at XRP a little bit. XRP is the new silver, or the other way around, bro.
Is that a joint?
Yeah, it's good. With $26 probably. I mean, target. This is real. This is good. Good stuff on silver, recovering well. False bearish breakdowns can have consequences. Not always, but can. And this is starting to turn into one. Okay. Oh my God, dude. You want to talk about commodities? Oh no, dude. It's like when we thought the inflation was over, you then look and you see rice futures highest level since 2020. What
Can
a
you check out
freaking
Mara?
pump.
Things been going sideways forever. When it breaks out, it's going to go crazy with the float at 39% short.
1,000 mountains. Thanks, dude. We'll look at it. Kingsman. Oh, you're down to like 600 mountains now after that money printing bill got passed. Okay. So thank you, dude. But, right, highest close since 2020, right? Since the insane pump day. I don't know. That went to an 886 in reverse. It's crazy. You broke a key level too. 1850. Look left. It's not my opinion, man. It's right in front of you. I'm just showing you. You see that level was breached today when it was never breached before. It was just tested a couple times and failed. But now the supply has been absorbed at that level, it seems, and you just had a very major breakout today on rice. Rice, dude. Not good. Imagine eating a Wagyu sushi roll, a A5 Wagyu sushi roll. It's gonna be all-time highs. You'll be FOMOing in if you eat that. So, but it also is the biggest flex of wealth to eat at all-time highs on your Wagyu sushi roll. Okay. But it's not just rice that's interesting. Now, coffee futures. Look at this accumulation coming in. This is insane. Oh, coffee futures up 5%. What? Trading like an S coin today. But dude, the spring back test, the accumulation here, it's very interesting. Above the 200-day moving average, you broke it today. Positive Momo. Oh yeah, building. Volume, pretty interesting, pretty good. I mean, at least to the supply line, you think that'd be it. But really, in between 174 and 220, look, straight up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, straight up, straight down. Why not straight up? It looks like up. Your target would probably be $220 here on coffee futures. So, that's not bad, man. That's pretty nice. Wow. Sugar also pumps. Wait, that's silver. What? No, sugar. My bad. Up 4%. My God, dude, just crazy. Is it flagging? By the looks of it. Sugar futures did no breakout yet. It's like a flag or a pennant, a bullish pennant. It's beautiful too, isn't it? Traditional market, commodities, and that right there, dude. You broke this key level, and then all the respect. This is what traditional markets are so real, man. Like the commodities market. Gotta love these back tests. You never get used to them because they're so pretty. Like you gotta love how it gapped down and then buyers defended this zone, a rally spring back test, and it's just gone. And then there was a dark cloud cover that just never caught follow through and it just kept going. It's insane, man. And then at the top was an engulfing candle. So yeah, nice, man. It's pretty interesting on some of these commodities, right? Then you want to see something. How is this happening? How is natural gas giving us a potential double bottom? And on the second low is a perfect textbook classic accumulation structure. You go to the textbook and you go to 3 rising valleys, and then this is going to be there. And then the Wombo combo, I call it, the Wampa Stompa, the hidden bullish divergence on the third valley. Natural gas looks amazing technically now. It's really just like this, man. It wasn't for so long, right? It was bearish. It was really bad. And
then, just like that,
over the course of a few months, more market participants than before. This looks prime for more upside now. And it's all happening at the levels that you want these things to develop. No matter if it's natural gas, gold, silver, Nvidia, Google, Euro, it doesn't matter. You're always looking for assets to show those classic accumulation, momentum shifting structures at levels where historically the asset has reversed over and over again. It could be again. And it doesn't mean like, oh, we're going to all-time highs. We're even going to come close to rivaling the August high. It's not even like that. It's just before I rally to $4, before like doubling in price, but just miserably making a much lower high than previous highs and rolling over later. Just for a trade, man. That's gorgeous, dude. What happened? Can you hear me? If you're not hyped about natural gas class accumulation with hidden bullish divergence on the third low and a formal bullish back test of a key ice line at 216 at support, what is wrong with you? Go watch Badlands Chugs or go watch somebody talk about the tokenomics of a scam. That's where you should be. How about hogs? Oh my God, hogs? Lean hog futures? Completed M-shape, Momo shift? Pretty much some sort of whacked out psycho double bottom on the right shoulder. And the level defended, the level of levels. Look at this, man. You see it. How can you argue? How can you say it's not there? And it even goes further back, man. There you go anymore? Right there, that high from 1996, chat. Okay. And then years and years go by, and it keeps acting as resistance support over and over and over. And then what happens? It just so happens that buyers defended that level. So you think just a rally, probably going to make a lower high, but may make a like 786, 886 eventually. It's not bad. It's definitely compelling for maybe more upside. And those, then you got gasoline futures, man, gasoline futures. I mean, this is actually the national average of a gallon of gas, 260 right now, looking like it's about to head up to the threes again. Yep, definitely does. U.S. oil, so bearish. I don't know. There's nothing bullish about this yet. Remember, things have to happen for trend reversals to occur. Well-defined things have to happen. So it's not ambiguous. It's not like, I don't know, is the trend kind of... No, things happen. You have to make consecutive higher highs, higher lows on the daily, weekly. You're not doing that. You're not doing crap. Terrible. So not everything is bullish with evidence on the chart. So, okay. Let's knock out these. I think we had like one request or something like that. Did we? Yeah, Mara. That was it. Get wrecked, chat. That is masochism right there since April 21st, April 20th, right? Clearly they didn't get the memo on 420. You're supposed to get high, not go sideways and do nothing till June. So just oscillating at a major, pretty major 236. You know, I just going from this high from March 25th, was obvious major discernible swing high, and it's kind of like a dragon we're looking at on the weekly, and you're just oscillating at 236. Buyers are defending 886, $8.86. You know the targets. The zone is between 1439 and 2141. It's solely dependent on Bitcoin and crypto. Like Bitcoin pumps, this will pump no matter what. That's just how it goes. It's the way it's been. So yeah, I mean, you have not achieved the golden zone yet since that bottom was put in December 30th. Not yet. So you still, like, if say 886 holds, which it's been holding for too long now, but there is a minimum, 50% upside just to hit the lowest part of the shallowest part of the golden zone, and then, like, you know, let's say max upside just to see that support resistance around 20. You got 115% upside to 125. That's crazy, man. Defend. Buyers are trying to defend 886. You can see it on the chart, right? The price is pushed down to a key level from history, and buyers come in at that level over and over and over. They're defending it.
Was the spending bill lifted to 2 trillions? Thanks to all. Keep pushing.
No, it's unlimited. So there is no number. And you know how this is. There's no accountability. So we don't even know where this money's going. It's getting printed. These people in the government are using it, and we don't get to see it ever. We don't get to see where it's being spent, how it's being spent. There's no accountability at all. This is why, like, the Pentagon had like a trillion or $2 trillion unaccounted for. They can't even. They got audited, and they can't tell anyone where the money went. That's psycho. That's mafia. That's the mafia. That's not a government. No accountability. This is just pure, utter corruption. We're watching the revelation unfold, where this corruption's been going on, but it's now coming to a crescendo. Mama Ivy, oh my God, how about that?
Mama Ivy tipped $100. What up in town next week for the Heat game? I hope. Should I grab you an extra ticket?
Yes. Oh my God, Mama Ivy, you gonna what? NBA Finals game? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Hit me up. Hit me up on Instagram and come down, man. I got the spot. We'll go beforehand or after, whenever. I got us the spot. So hit me up, Mama Ivy. Thanks for the 100. Holy crap. Could we please get some hype in the chat for the governor of the great state of Alabama? Thank you so much. Wow. Yes, let's do this thing. Let's Leroy Jenkins, Miami next week. Boom. So, I don't know, though. We may not make it, right? Are we even going to make it to next week? Isn't like only one game, like game 6, if it's available for next week? I can't remember. There's one tomorrow night. The chickens have come home to roost, as Bobby Boucher's mama would say. Yeah, so we're watching this corrupt government. Literally, so it's so bad because it's like everyone works, everyone has to make money, right? And so the government, through this method of money printing, is actually taking away your value working, right? So the work you put in is now devalued every hour, every year, whatever you're on salary, you work hourly. That's what they're doing. And then the audacity to be like, well, we need to raise taxes. People need to pay their fair share when, 50% of the country doesn't even pay taxes. 50% of the country does not even participate in the stock market. But those 50% definitely vote. And they keep voting in normally that's going to be the lower end of being informed. And so they're going to be easily manipulated. And so they're going to vote for, complete control of the government, wealth distribution by the gun, pretty much. So, yeah, Mara, okay, 50% upside minimum if 886 holds long enough. I just probably waiting for Bitcoin. Speaking of Bitcoin, let's go to GBTC because it does look really good. It actually looks pretty freaking crazy here. I can't even believe I'm saying it. Right? And golden candle there, I know it's just sitting at this 1372 level. Right there from February 2020. You're there. You're holding. So it's an actual wedge. Bitcoin kind of looks like it's wedging too, but this one's undeniable. This is pretty good looking. So you just got to wonder what that's going to mean. It's like a 1 low, 2 low. Is this the third low? Pretty proportionate to the second low. You got to wonder if it is or not. You don't know. But my God, it's starting to get to levels where one could try to take a shot by managing the risk with a stop loss below other key levels. If it gets to 1234, could also be a level. So maybe think about a long too. Any edge? The RSI is kind of showing some hidden bullish divergence. Maybe MACD's kind of tough. Guess we'll see. Chat, not too bad there.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
What was the hold on. What the heck? That's what it is. All right, let's here's the thing though. What's interesting is, I don't know, Bitcoin looks all right, but then Ethereum Ethereum E, the Grayscale Ethereum Trust, I haven't looked at in a while. I mean, buyers defended, they spring back test, right? This is defense. The buyers broke the price back above a key level, and then they defended it a couple times, and then a rally off of it. That's nice. But inability to break the next resistance from October last year, there's not much here, man. There's really straight up and down, up, down, up, down, up. A lot up and down. So you think above 687 long enough, it could be going to $16 if it just repeats history. So, but any structure that sticks out is great. Not yet, really. Not really like, when you know, you know. You can't force it. You can't. It's below the 200-day moving average. That's not really great. It's not out of support really. So is it actionable? Maybe not yet. Yeah, I think GBTC looks better than Ethereum E. Now, I wonder if is there an XRP Grayscale? I think there is. I don't know if it's still a thing though. XRP. Oh my God, maybe not. Maybe I was dreaming that happened. That was a thing. There's a lot of them. Let's look at Litecoin, LTCN. How does that look? It's another one that's kind of not. It could be good, but you're at the top of a range. Like it's just a rectangle and near all-time lows, right? But yeah, it's just kind of looking locally, kind of like the Litecoin price itself, where you've got maybe a demand line there. I was just looking at them for fun, whatever. More people tipping, asking about Wall Street analyst and sausages. I'm really confused here. I just want y'all to see this, okay? Let's. I'm just trying to look and find one. I want you to see Delta Airlines, okay? This is like kind of a work of art in ways where there's this level that goes back to 2014 two times, right? It's been a valley. It's been a level where market participants, the bids came in and a rally ensued off of it. And so what's happened lately is the same type of price action. Like buyers got the price back by the level, then they defended it once in November, and then a second time. Look at that. It's just perfect. March 28th. And off of that, a nice rally. And here's the thing. You got to think about these lows get put in, and then you get above a support, but also the higher lows are coming in. So clearly the sellers have relented, and a rally is ongoing to probably you're going to test that supply line again that takes you back to March 2021. And you very well could be going to 4270, 4366, and that's a pretty massive level. As you can see how many times in the past 2 years, the utter failures to break it. It's real. It's not a joke. So I like the fact that you put in a low in COVID crash and even bleeding out after the rally, but then just substantially higher lows, like 786 maybe, not even probably, right? Yeah, like 74% retrace, and the level was really what it was. It was like the sellers couldn't push the price down to those deep retrace levels because there was too much demand, and then the support became reconfirmed as support, and now you're going, and it's not bad, man. I think someone requested love too, but then you go to that, then you go to AAL, which is American Airlines, which I'm not talking about AAL being like I don't care about the company itself, man. I just care about the structural development. Add a key ice line. Structural development, a key ice line. What ice line? Well, how about you go back in 2010 was a thing. How about you go back 2008, excuse me. Right? This level that was certainly, you cannot argue it's there. There's nothing to argue about. It was a level where a massive reversal occurred. Not once, but twice. And then when it really got broken in 2012, it was gone. And guess what? That level that I just talked about is being defended. And classic accumulation is coming in at that level. The level of levels. You're above the 200-day moving average. You had a golden into death, and you're about to go golden again on the crosses, right? The moving average is a little whacked out. Man, this is something. This is. You please tell me, how was this much different? Than Google. Please. Tell them, oh, it's so different. No, it's not. Buyers defending a level from history, and that's where the structural development occurs after a long drawdown. Okay. This is fun, man. I love this stuff. I know it's not hype and it's not crazy. It's just like whatever to most people, to almost everybody. But man, this stuff gets me going. For real. I get freaking jacked. But there are more that are shaping up to look better. Like, okay, I'm starting to get interested. You know, I'm not like, oh, it's just like PayPal, like just garbage. There's nothing to even talk about. It's the lowest low and it's below support resistance. It's garbage. I don't give a crap about PayPal. But you know, and then you saw AAL, and then one that is ongoing is also an active trade setup. Because of the what? The identifiable, discernible accumulation structure at like levels, at like key levels, right? CCL, Carnival Corporation. Yeah, it pulled back today down 2%. Again, you're not going to go up every day. There's finite amount of money out there, and there's rotations that happen. So, but you did just yesterday make your highest level since June of last year, 52-week highs, and higher to go. You think about a common retrace. Just a high to low, 38%, 50% retrace, 618, way higher. So it was a great start. You know, it's posted back at the beginning of May. It's really one low, the second low, and I was like, oh my god! On the third valley, you get a local confirmation low. That's like a luxury, man. I feel like I don't know, man. I'm in my limo and I'm asking for Grey Poupon or something, dude. That's how I feel when it's like that. And then locally, there's almost a form of like bullish divergence on the daily. It's crazy, man. Hey, Mama Ivy. Boom. Chug.
Mama Ivy tipped $25. Nice. Okay, just added one ticket to my order.
Let's go, dude. We're courtside, right, Mama Ivy? Courtside. Just making sure. Cabot. Thank you, dude. Wow, that's big time. Just hit me up on Discord. We'll meet up. Just let me know when you're coming and all that, and we'll schedule stuff. He was saying chug because 25. There's a 6% chance if you tip $25 via Stream Elements, not Super Chat, that it would trigger a variation that would make me chug. 100% certainty I'd have to chug. If it did hit right there, I would have done it. Thank you, dude. Holy crap. Whew. So it's just, and then you go to, let's go back to the PEJ. I haven't looked at that in a minute. It's been, you scan a lot of things, right? So PEJ, we're back in business. Meat's back on the menu, boys, right? It was getting real weird here, falling below all the levels. But PEJ here, if this can sustain, you're talking about like, it's like the one low, and then it's like the second low. It's like a double bottom, higher low, double bottom off a demand line and the 200-day moving average and the ice line that goes back to 2015, 2017, 2018. Right? I mean, it's like reaccumulation. Like, look, you've got, or just accumulation, I guess, right? Where you got a sell wall. It's an ascending triangle. It's like an ungodly ascending triangle potential reversal. We know that there's probability it breaks up or down, but my God, this most recent discernible event that happened within the last week, really, that is bullishly damning. You know, sorry, I got to I need to find a better word for damning. It is telling. It is a telling piece of data where the convergence of all the supports were defended, and it was the second low locally, right? You have the drawdown, the rally off the demand line, then the right here. It's almost like, okay, so we talk about like on these altcoins, they're showing these really bearish structures. Let me just take you to opposite world. This is the equal and opposite of what a lot of the altcoins are doing right now. They're really bearish wave structures where they make, the XA, then the deep retrace on B, the 886, it's so bad, it's a 95% retrace, right? And then the lower high on C, That wave structure, based on Scott Carney's research, a lot of times ends up with 1272s, but the 1618 seems like, because it's close, the 886, closer to 886, so it's like a deep crab. So it's like a hyper bearish wave structure that would eventually conclude at $45. So guess what? The good news is it's not an altcoin, it's the PEJ. Wonderful bullish wave structure here. And I mean, these are areas to long. Yep. If that's coming in, that's like, okay, those are time to place my bets. If it fails, it fails. My God. But this is how you use TA to, right? Manage your risk without knowing where the asset's going next, but understanding what confirmation lows mean. All right. Beautiful. PEJ. That's great for leisure, entertainment, airlines, cruise lines, casino stocks.
ARK
DraftKings,
please.
Oh my
Been
God.
watching since Sep 2020. Thanks.
What's up, Alexa? Yeah. Sorry, I said Alexa. I was about to trigger mine. This is right here. Thank you so much for the 15. We'll look at that. We'll look at ARK, which the last time we looked at it on stream, the only thing that was said was, hey, look, despite Cathie Wood's, this is setting up really well. Kind of like Square, where like the sellers pushed the price below a key support, but then the buyers came in and pushed the price back above it. And then you had a lot of buyer defense back tested that level, and it looked pretty good. It looked like, dang man, got to give it to the chart. I don't care about Cathie Wood. She's pretty bad. She publicly has made some pretty. Hey, she sells Nvidia every time it goes low. But lucky for her, the capital out there is going back into her beaten down names that lost all their value. So we'll look at it. Thank you. All right, so DraftKings, another one that could be, you're thinking, we still have a target here. It's been this way. The common retrace, high to low, 382 to 618, golden zone, $34 to $49.74, $50. You're approaching a level. I think you're approaching one level that, there could be a reaction and a more significant pullback, but it's gone so high that any pullback is going to be fine. Say you do it. Say you do like pull back here. Think about a back test, and then later the rally occurs. There's stuff like that can happen. But so far, it's been a bat out of heck. It's been. This is an NFT. This is what you would, if there was such thing as like a baseball trading card. But for trading, for technical analysis, this would be like a hologram, right? It'd be a GIF. It would be like the ones we've done in the past when NFTs weren't dead. But this is it. This is what you have that NFT, and it's like, okay, yes, a completed bullish bat pattern with a type 2 return that happened to be lined up with the low from March of 2020. A supply line was breached, quadruple bullish divergence. That is virtually, you can't get better than that. You just can't. I like the volume signature on this low here too. That's pretty cool. But it doesn't get better. It was specimen. It's like a bonsai. Yep. And multiple people in our own community identified this. And they're like, hey, Ray, you want to look at this? And I'm like, mother of God. And that's why it's fun being in a community of people that abide by the same principles of technical analysis, because all together, we're using all our eyes together. We've invested in ourselves. We put in a lot of work to learn this stuff and how to identify it. And now we're under one home. And we're all looking for the same things, but we're looking at all these different assets together. It's truly magnificent. And it's fulfilling teaching this stuff. All right. So let's knock it out. ARK, yep. Gotta get out of here though. On this last request, I gotta go. Remember right here. Yep. See, there it is. Yep. That's the dream, man. It doesn't matter if it's Cathie Woods or if it's BitConnect or I don't care. If you're looking at a chart and this is happening, right? The sellers took control. Oh my God! But then $30 was defended. It wasn't much. It was the only thing here. And then look at the V shape. That's a V shape recovery. Okay. And then the formal bullish back test, not once but twice. And a nice rally and sit. And the target's $50, $48 to $50. That's it. That's probably where you're headed. In time, it can be up and down, oscillate, but that right there confirms accumulation and reconfirms the validity of an area as support again. So therefore, bids will come in and you'd run to the next level that is undeniable. Okay, that's ARK. It was terrible, and then new data presented itself over the course of 6 months, and now it's actually not too bad. Not too bad at all. God, I was about to look at something that was going to blow your mind. Now I've already forgotten it. Dang it. Oh, man. What are you going to do? Sorry. Let's look at Tesla just to say hype in the chat for Elon. Killing it, man. You broke resistance at 209. There's nothing here. Nothing here till like 257. And you know what this is, right? This is just XA, B, C. It's like a big old dragon breakout. It's the dragon broken. $300 target. Hard target. I mean, 260, then 300. Those are your targets here. It's killing it, man. Overbought. How overbought? The most overbought it's been since November 2021 when crypto topped out, when the whole market topped out. And Tesla went to 94 at one point, all-time highs. That's psycho, my God. Love this stuff, man. I want you to see something, and it's Chinese, and it's just like, again, this plays more to the point of it doesn't matter what it is. If it's got over 1 million volume, it's still fun to look at this hammer. Oh my God, the hammer of all hammers. Some trading desk in China, they're like, we shall paint this hammer and it shall be the bottom. And it was. It was written in ancient stone as the bottom, and then the second low, then the third low, and then the complete maturation of a classic accumulation structure. And well above the 200-day moving average, so much demand that sellers can't push the price of the 200. It's compelling. It's pretty. It's actually really pretty for now, until it breaks down, and it could. It's Chinese garbage. But just right there, man, how many times are we going to look at the third valley, the third valley, the third valley? You just got to wonder. It's just fun to look at. You can window shop and say, maybe I'll buy it. Maybe I'll buy it when it breaks $10, because that's kind of the level over here from 2015. Amazon was up today too. Not taking. I mean, it's a bullish harami. Like you had a bearish engulfing, now a bullish harami. And you close the day back above the key ice line, 123, back from 2020. So remember, targets are a little higher. 50% retrace is the first take profit off the trade setup entry down here, beginning of May. So you're not there yet, but you're getting there, and it seems kind of amazing that there was no follow-through on the engulfing candle today. That's awesome news for, again, one who wants the first profit-taking level to be achieved. So nice. The XYL, very interesting chart here, okay? You had a confirmed bullish breakout with a candle close today, January 2021. You see that peak? That was broken today, confirmed, rebroken. Momentum shift. It's not perfect. I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not even calling it ever and shoulders. Did you hear me say that? It's not. It's just there was a low, then there was a lowest low, then all of a sudden there was a higher low, and there's been some follow through off that higher low. Okay, and then the breakout today. That's all I'm telling you. So like there's just really nothing here. There's just not much here until 116 to 120 and one low, second low, maybe the third low. It's in an uptrend.
Stock called Can from Nasdaq. Semiconductor stock. Thanks.
Yeah, IMTech. Yeah, I'm looking at that and I gotta go. I got to go. I got something going on. We will look at Can right now. Canon Incorporated. Semiconductor. They got wrecked. Wow. Mother of God, man. Mother of God. Okay, so yeah, the basement, absolute basement. This is weird. 5.7% today. It's at the lows. It's at the lows from 2020. That's not. It's kind of weird when you got Nvidia and Marvel doing their things. And the TA was respected and beyond, and then you got something in the same sector that is doing so miserably. So you understand, like, if Nvidia and AMD and these market leaders in these sectors start selling off, it cannot bode well for an underperformer. It's like you have your chance when the big boys are running, when your sector leaders are running. You should see the lesser thans in that sector run too. But this one's doing not that. And so I'm just telling you, like, if the market rotates from all that money that was made on NVIDIA, people can take profit, realize their gains, and then they're going to put their money somewhere else that's way more upside potential, like some of the stuff we were looking at on the stream today and others. The money, I just don't know if it's going to be coming into this. If you have a sector-wide rotation from semis to something else, right? You see what I'm saying? What's up, Andrew? Thanks for the 3 super chat. Much love. But yeah, if you really want to know, you are at an area where one could strategize an entry, a stop loss easily, effortlessly. There's no question about it. Like below 179, you probably don't want to own the asset at all. You want your stop loss to be set up, and you're done when the stop loss triggers. You laugh and you move on. You're laughing because you barely took on any losses compared to what you could have gained on the way up. But again, the problem is the context is garbage. But yeah, you're down here maybe the second time. I'm not going to say it's not at one of those levels where one could take a shot if they wanted. I'm just saying maybe things to think about are what I'm talking about with a sector rotation. And if it's doing this, well, semiconductors have been like literally leading the world in all the subsectors, right? It was it. And you got, when the money comes out of that, it's not going to be good for Cantan. That's what it should be called. All right. Godsu, thanks so much, man, for renewing. You see that? Sorry. And we had some more people renew too. Yeah, Crypto Clan, thank you for yesterday. And Godsu today, thank you so much, man. Really, really appreciate that. Like an hour or two ago, a couple hours ago. Thank y'all. Can's cash flow from operating activities looks terrible. It's another reason. I mean, there's a reason why it didn't do anything, man. It was a pump and dump. It was like a bubble pop, and whoa, my God. So there are a lot of things. I mean, there are things out there. Like, remember Baba? Don't forget Baba. Do not forget Baba. It's right there, man. It's so close to dreams coming true. I can't even. It's so close. It's this close, man. To breaching a level of all levels that could take you all the way to 109. You're at this level where it's kind of, I mean, I get it. But it's all coming after 3 failures to really keep the price low and all this seller exhaustion there on the MACD, Instagram, and RSI. You're so close to breaching and seeing a 26 to 40% markup. It's just, it hasn't happened yet. And I don't know. I don't think we can make these people buy. I don't know what's going on, dude. It's literally incredible though. It's a potential NFT. Let's just say that. Gold, what is that? Communist Chinese persistent gold accumulation, a 7-month high or a 7-month surge in the holdings for the Communist Chinese. Yep. Saying, Baba. There are others, dude. There are a lot more, but I gotta go. I just got something going on. Forgive me. It's good though. I mean, it's like, hey man, you want me to be happy, right? I mean, I stream like almost every day. I've been trying to be as consistent as I can for 5.5 years. Sometimes things just happen, and I am sorry for that. But I still went live, right? And I've been live for an hour. Shoot, man, made it. So I wish there was more to talk about on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Ethereum's still fine. Bitcoin's not dead yet. It's still doing fine. The altcoins still look like complete dog crap. But there's some stocks that have some really compelling arguments for upside potential here. Lots of upside potential. So those are the ones to be paying attention to. Go to where the market's implying there could be a lot of upside. Go to where there's a structural development over the course of 200 days that is implying accumulation or reaccumulation or momentum shift. Go to an asset where it's doing those things, but it's all happening after a bubble popped and it's at an 88 to 95% retrace. Go to where the markets, go to the assets that are doing that. Bitcoin, they're just not doing those things. It's in an uptrend, but you understand there's a little bit more downside before we become oversold in the uptrend. That's the demand line down there, 200-day moving average down there. There could be a little more downside. What's up, Bet 1 and 2? Thanks, man. Well, I don't know, dude. We'll see, I guess, right? I don't know. I'll just keep it mysterious. Thanks for likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. Good stream today. Thanks for all the participation in the chat. Likes, love, support, everything. Thanks, mods. Thanks, Brad, Jalen, everyone. Love y'all. Till next time. Respect. T. Hey.
Gentlemen in the mix.